Aquarius, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for July 4th through the 10th of 2016. I'm Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. All right, so Aquarius, let's go ahead and start by looking at your ruler Saturn, who is still retrograde in your 10th house, and this will be the case all the way through August. So for about 6 months out of the year, your ruler is retrograde, not a major thing, but it is about this reflection about your career at the moment, or maybe the big picture things, the productive life. So it's still great to reflect on that, although things are certainly moving forward with that because Mars has recently gone direct last week. So maybe there's a shift with the career stuff, but it's still good to, I think, have that slow and steady approach, patience and persistence, and responsibility. Healthy responsibility, I think, can go a long ways. Even a detachment, too, in terms of what's unfolding with the career stuff, because Saturn is still technically squaring up to Neptune. Not as exact as it has been these past few weeks, but letting go, detachment, going with the flow, I think can go a long way still. All right, so that's the self. In terms of relationships, we do have Jupiter, of course, and the North Node still in that 7th house. Still a lot of things to learn. Still opportunities perhaps to connect to your relationships, opportunities coming through relationships as well. And this weekend, Jupiter will be sextiling up to Mercury and the Sun, who make it perhaps a good weekend for expressing yourself and maybe learning more through those interpersonal relationships. All right, so that's that area. In terms of your work, this is seen by, again, that Mars and Saturn there associated with your career, things moving forward. A lot of the stuff, too, is about what's possible, maybe, with your career, which is Mars there in that 9th house and things moving forward there. So good motivation, good drive. Also great for expanding your horizons, learning philosophy for some of you, maybe travel for some of you. Could be good sources of motivation there with Mars. All right, so that's that key area. Now, in terms of the finances, this is also seen by Jupiter. Jupiter still can join the North Node. Lots to learn about the financial material life, and again, perhaps a good weekend here of kicking back, enjoying those values, and depending on your personal chart, maybe some opportunities there with the financial side of things. So that takes us to the overview, and let's go ahead and have a look here at what's going on in the big picture this week. You do have a new moon here in your 5th house of your self-expression, of your interests, of your hobbies, whatever it might be that's really close to the heart or you express yourself through. So great here around Monday to kind of sit with this, set some new intentions about these things close to the heart. And in that way, as the month unfolds, there'll be more of that forward-moving energy to cultivate those things. Now, around Tuesday, Mercury is going to be trining up to Neptune, so it could be particularly easygoing to express yourself around Tuesday. But this middle part of the week, Wednesday and Thursday, we do have a combustion. We're going to have Mercury behind the Sun. Mercury does rule that 5th house. So what this means is there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of prana, a lot of self-expression from the passion perhaps, so that energy really taking the forefront. So it's important to bring extra attention here to the self-awareness, especially in the 5th house. And in that way, it keeps everything nice and balanced. And there could even be a lot of insight, right? Because of the energy, and it's the Sun's a very spiritual planet, a lot of that higher knowledge coming in. So through awareness, through presence, through mindfulness, I think not only will it keep us centered, but there can be a greater understanding about what this higher passion is, or this higher energy coming through regarding your self-expression. And also too, you know, it's going to be opposing up to Pluto, this whole new moon and combustion. So openness, tact, you know, it's in the sense of like compassion, understanding, letting go, detachment, you know, acceptance really at the end of the day is so important with Pluto. And that'll help, I think, keep everything nice and balanced there with the self-expression and anything else you might be creating. A lot of you might be even creating new things here at this time as well. All right, so that's that. Venus is going to be trining up to Mars here Wednesday and Thursday also. It's the middle part of the week, so there could be a bit of this drive and even confidence maybe with maybe your home and family life, maybe your emotional life. And so that could be quite good, again, maybe to express yourself, which is this grand trine, in fact, with Mars trining up to the 5th house in this sense. Venus is going to be squaring up to Uranus, so again, that same time, especially with this combustion, Wednesday and Thursday, if you're feeling a bit impulsive or wanting to break through in some sense, just having that extra attention, I think can go a long ways with that. Venus is going to be shifting into Cancer this week, so the second half of the week, you'll likely find that there's some enjoyment to be had with maybe your routine or your work life, which could be good. Maybe even making some connections there in your work life also with Venus there in the 6th. All right, and then like I said, over the weekend, Jupiter sextiling up to this Sun and Mercury in the 5th house, so it could be a good weekend for those relationships or expressing yourself or really getting in contact with that creative side. All right, so Aquarius, hope you guys have an awesome week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next week.